Harry Potter actor slams his performance. I think my work is mediocre. Gary Oldman played the role of Sirius Black in the Harry Potter movies. Gary Oldman is taking issue with his work in the Harry Potter film franchise. Oldman, who played the role of Sirius Black in 4 of the series' 8 movies, was discussing his experiences filming the beloved series in a new interview when he admitted, "I think my work is mediocre in it." Josh Horowitz spoke with the actor for the Happy Sad Confused podcast, and when he admonished him for the critique, Oldman doubled down. "No, I do," he said. "Maybe if I had read the books like Alan, if I'd got ahead of the curve a bit, I would have played, if I'd have known what's coming, I honestly think I would have played it differently." Earlier in the interview, the subject of fellow Harry Potter star Alan Rickman came up. Rickman, who played the role of Professor Severus Snape in all 8 movies, was famously the only actor who had been informed early on of his character's fate by author J.K. Rowling. Oldman's performance in this franchise isn't the only one he dislikes. "Tons of it," he said of his work in past movies. "I'd put it all on a fire and burn it and do it all again." For example, when asked about his work in Bram Stoker's Dracula, he said he's not crazy about it. He continued, "It's like anything. If I sat and watched myself in something and said, 'My God, I'm amazing,' right, that would be a very sad day, because you want to make the next thing better and it's so subjective. It's such a personal thing that you're looking at that other people are not seeing. It's not to disrespect someone who says to me, 'Oh, I really loved you in that movie,' and I'm thinking, 'I'm terrible in that movie, what are they talking about?' It's not that. They're seeing something else." He said that he believes that that level of nitpicking one's own work can be healthy, but you can't let it debilitate you. Oldman confirmed that while he can be critical of himself, he doesn't beat himself up over past acting choices. At another point during the conversation, Oldman talked about how one moment in the filming of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, his first film in the series, was the most difficult thing he's ever done in his career. "I had to lie by the lake, there was like this frozen lake, and I'm sort of dead, and the soul is leaving my body," he remembered. "It was just me laying down, but Harry Potter, they would shoot, it took forever," he said. "It was slow. You'd be on a scene for a week, we normally could shoot this in 2 days. But anyway, I was on that. What they did was build this lake inside this studio and they cooled it down and they froze this lake, and I had to just lie there for a week, day in, day out, doing nothing." He recalled complaining that he was getting cold, and said a crew member placed a hot water bottle under him, and a couple of days later he received a pillow to put under his neck after complaining about pain there. He laughed, "The hardest thing I had to do was lie next to a frozen lake.